You're watching News Mongolia on MNB World. I'm your host, Susanna Oktay. Good evening. And for our top stories, Mongolians living in South Korea cast their votes for the 2024 elections. State authorities have issued safety advisories due to heavy rainfall. The Mongolian Society of Radiology's 2024 forum took place in Ulaanbaatar. For other news, stay tuned. June 28th is election day, when Mongolians will choose who will lead the country's parliament for the next 4 years. Mongolians living abroad cast their votes on June 20th through 23rd at Mongolian embassies and consular posts.
Following the passing of a new election law, the parliamentary elections will be held using a mixed electoral system, with 78 seats filled by non-transferable votes in 13 multi-member constituencies and 48 seats filled by closed-list proportional representation at the national level. Voting for Mongolian citizens living in foreign countries took place from June 20th to June 23rd, from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. local time, at designated polling stations at diplomatic missions. Expatriate voters had until June 15 to register to vote at their designated diplomatic mission. There are 1,845 Mongolian citizens residing in the Republic of Korea, and all eligible voters cast their votes. My husband finished work a bit late, but we hurried to the polling station to cast our votes.
This year, we paid attention to the elections because we thought that young people's voices and votes were being missed.
I am a student and this is my first time voting. It took around 2 hours to get here because I live in Cheonju. I cast my vote, so I'm heading back to Cheonju. The Mongolian Embassy in the Republic of Korea is the 27th Election Subcommission. 1 observer and 5 Election Subcommission members worked on polling day.
We concluded proportional representation voting at 10 p.m. local time. The 27th Election Subcommission just closed the polling station, and we will send the ballots to the General Election Commission after following confirmation procedures. All the ballots will be sealed and delivered by a specially appointed representative.
Votes from Mongolian citizens living abroad will contribute to the selection of 48 candidates through closed-list proportional representation at the national level.
Frequent heavy rainfall in recent weeks has had a significant impact in many regions, prompting the National Agency of Meteorology and Environmental Monitoring and the National Emergency Management Agency to issue flood warnings and other safety advisories.
In Zafran province, the recent downpours have affected 131 hectares, impacting 459 residents. Local emergency services have been assisting those affected, ensuring their safety and providing necessary resources. Contrasting weather conditions were reported in the Torngov region, where strong winds reached speeds of up to 25 meters per second. These high winds have damaged infrastructure, prompting safety warnings for residents to remain indoors and secure loose objects. The central region experienced prolonged rainfall lasting up to 12 hours. This extended period of rain has significantly impacted the agricultural sector, with many fields being waterlogged and causing potential crop damage. Farmers are advised to take precautionary measures to protect their crops and livestock. Local emergency management agencies and NEMA have provided the public with information about safety precautions. People living in Ger neighborhoods and flood-prone areas are advised to move to higher ground.
Due to climate change, sudden weather changes, such as storms and rainfall following hot, dry weather, are becoming more frequent. There have even been occurrences of snow during summer. It's crucial to exercise caution when traveling to the provinces and to ensure the safety of children left at home alone. Taking preventive measures is essential to minimize the risks of such adverse weather conditions.
As weather conditions continue to evolve, it's imperative for people to remain vigilant and prepared. By taking precautionary measures, the effects of flooding, strong winds, and prolonged rainfall can be significantly reduced, safeguarding lives and property. As more rain is expected this week, people are advised to remain vigilant and stay prepared as weather conditions evolve.
The 29th annual meeting of the Mongolian Society of Radiology, MCR 2024, took place in Ulaanbaatar last week. Foreign and domestic scientists, doctors, and specialists gathered to exchange insights on new international developments and discoveries in the realm of medical imaging.
Industry experts highlighted the extensive integration of top-tier medical imaging technology in Mongolian healthcare. A decade ago, X-ray images were printed on film for diagnosis and interpretation. Today, advanced systems enable the swift transmission of medical images directly to physicians. Cutting-edge technology like computed tomography has emerged, ensuring more precise diagnosis and time-saving measures.
Mongolian engineers have innovated the picture archiving and communication system for streamlined medical imaging transmission in Mongolia. The system facilitates the rapid transfer of MRI data and other medical imaging images, helping doctors accurately interpret, diagnose, and document conclusions. Future enhancements may integrate artificial intelligence, enhancing diagnostic accuracy and quality.
Mongolia has around 1,000 radiologists. As medical imaging heavily relies on equipment, doctors must continuously improve their skills to keep pace with technological advancements.
While the new equipment may not look drastically different from its predecessors, it has undergone significant updates in terms of internal programs, capacity, image definition, and more. It's crucial for doctors to stay informed and capable of diagnosing at this advanced level. Numerous conferences, training sessions, and seminars are organized to support this. Our radiologists are showcasing their research findings from 2023 through 2024 at this forum. Esteemed scientists from Japan, Korea, India, Russia, and other countries renowned in this field will be presenting their research, delivering lectures, and conducting training sessions.
Cutting-edge imaging modalities can comprehensively analyze the human body in seconds, offering high-resolution results. Nations like the United States and Germany, known for their advanced technology sectors, are at the forefront of manufacturing medical imaging equipment. Mongolia's healthcare sector has recognized the significant impact of integrating medical imaging technology and its role in enhancing treatment quality.
And now let's take a look at Mongolia's current affairs.
As part of President Khurelsukh Okhna's state visit to Uzbekistan, the Mongolian Philharmonic Meronkhor Ensemble and the Uzbek Academic Orchestra of Folk Instruments held a joint concert on June 25, 2024 at Tashkent City Congress Hall. Deputy Prime Minister Amirsahan Samboing of Mongolia and Deputy Prime Minister Jamshid Hojayev of Uzbekistan each delivered opening addresses at the concert. Deputy Prime Minister Amirsahan expressed his delight at the ensemble's first performance in Tashkent, highlighting its role in strengthening cultural ties between the two nations. The concert featured 21 collaborative performances of Mongolian and Uzbek masterpieces, attended by 1,500 guests, including government officials, business leaders, diplomats, and the Mongolian community in Uzbekistan. Since its founding in 1992, the Mongolian Philharmonic Meronkhor Ensemble has performed over 3,000 times in Mongolia and 600 times in 21 countries, promoting Mongolian national art globally. In recognition of its achievements, the ensemble received the Order of Chinggis Khan and expanded into an orchestral ensemble in 2024. Supported by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the ensemble has showcased its talent on prestigious stages worldwide, including Japan's NHK Hall, Australia's Sydney Opera House, France's Palace of Versailles, and China's Shanghai Jaguar Symphony Orchestra Hall.
And here are the currency exchange rates provided by Bank. Now let's pay attention to the international news provided by our partner agencies. China on Tuesday vowed to take effective measures to protect foreign nationals in the country after a Japanese mother and her child were injured in a knife attack in eastern Chinese city. The woman and her child were stabbed at a bus stop for a Japanese school, and another woman on the bus was seriously injured. Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson Mao Ning said a man was arrested at the scene after the Monday afternoon attack in Suzhou, a tech center and historic canal city outside Shanghai. She confirmed the injuries of the Japanese mother and child were not serious, while the Chinese woman who was seriously injured remained in hospital. Citing a preliminary assessment by the police, Mao said the case was an isolated event and an investigation was underway. According to the preliminary police assessment, this is an isolated event and further investigation is underway. What I want to say is that an isolated incident like this could happen in any country in the world. China will continue to take effective measures to protect the safety of foreign nationals in China, just like it does to Chinese citizens. At the briefing, Mao rejected the EU's latest sanctions on 19 Chinese firms for their alleged support for Russia's war in Ukraine. The companies were among the 61 new firms added to the list of entities accused of directly supporting Russia's military-industrial complex in the war in Ukraine. Canada's move comes weeks after both the United States and the European Commission announced plans to impose higher import tariffs on Chinese EVs this summer. At a Department of State press briefing Monday, spokesman Matthew Miller strongly condemned Beijing's move, calling it escalatory and destabilizing language and actions against Taiwan, which Beijing long regarded as a reneged province and threatened to annex by force. South Korea's military conducted live fire drills of its Chunmo multiple rocket launch systems on Tuesday. The goal was to enhance the country's ability to strike enemy provocations quickly and precisely.
On Monday night, North Korea launched large balloons carrying plastic bags of rubbish across the border. This was the fifth such campaign since late May, seemingly in response to South Korean activists sending political leaflets via balloons. In a Tuesday speech marking a Korean War anniversary, South Korean President Yoon Suk-yeol condemned North Korea's balloon activities as a despicable and irrational provocation. He emphasized that South Korea will maintain a strong military readiness to counter any provocations from the North. Later on Tuesday, President Yoon visited a U.S. aircraft carrier docked at the southeastern port. He addressed American and South Korean troops, praising the alliance between the two countries as the world's greatest and capable of defeating any enemy. Yoon is the first sitting South Korean president to board a U.S. aircraft carrier since 1994.
Well, that's all for today. Thank you for staying with us. We'll see you on Thursday with more stories and updates. Have a nice evening. Goodbye.